Bruce. In this video, we're going to be getting Unchained. Cool. So we're going over those two parts in this video. That's the intro, the chorus, and the verse. The two first being the same thing. So we start out in drop D. I'm in standard right now, doing drop D in standard, but if you want to play along with the song, it's a half step lower. So we're in drop D flat for the actual recording. But for this, we're in drop D, and all you do for drop D is you get your D string, and then you drop your low E down a whole step to D. And that's how we get there. And the song starts off with a D major bar chord in a A major shape. So we start on the 5th fret on our A string, and we got the first, and then we bar with our ring finger on the D, G, and B string. So it sounds like this, but up here. So it's only a 4-note voicing because the top note is going to be moved up. So we need our pinky to hammer on, well, not hammer on, but just be added onto the B string. So when we put our pinky on for that top voice, we are putting our pinky on the 8th fret of our B string. Now for these two, they're also major chords, but I'm removing the root, so I can bar with my first finger now. And we're doing the same thing. We're going from a major chord to a sus4 chord on all these chords. In between, I'm just chugging on the 3 lowest strings, which makes a D power chord, all downstrokes. I noticed that it's easier to get to those if you upstroke for the sus chords. So definitely the use of economic picking in this song helps a lot. I wouldn't say it's crucial, but it definitely helps. So after that, we go back to that D, and now we're going to move up, and we're going to play an F major, and we're going to go to F sus too, and come back. So now from this, we've talked about Hendrix chords a little bit, which are major chords but broken up. So we have the thumb on the root on our low E, and then we have the octave 3/5 on the next string. So in this, we actually have the top of a C major chord. So that part's explanatory. But when we move to this next part, we're going to have our ring finger on the D string 10th fret, middle finger G string 9th fret, and our first finger B string 8th fret. So 10, 9, 8 from the D to the B string. So we switch to that from the F and the S, from the F major and the F sus. Right. Sorry, mucking it up. All together we have this really cool driving rhythm. And make sure to hit that F one more time before you leave it to go to the C major. And the cool thing I like to do, not really cool, but the one simple way to look at it is leaving your letting your ring finger be the pivot point for that F and that C. So that would mean that, you know, you just lift up your ring finger when you want to go to the F, and then let your fingers fall down into the C major. And it'll make it a little easier for you. It'll feel a little bit more stable when you're playing full speed. And in between all of that, we have the chugging Ds. And on the first time through in the song, Van Halen slips in an extra 2 chugs right before he goes into the rest of the song. And it only happens on the very first time that the riff plays in the song, which goes... So those last 2 cha-cha is the only time it happens in the song. But after that, it's totally the same. So let's move on to the verse. We have a really cool riff in drop D. And the chugging part for this is a little trickier than the chorus and the intro. So we started with our first finger on the 3rd fret of our A string. Chug, so low D. So we have 3 0 3 0 3 0 0. And all the zeros I'm saying in that are open Ds. And they're all palm muted as well. And then we go, we're going to be using the same shape twice here. We're going to be using, so we're doing our ring finger on the 5th fret of our A string, and then our first finger on the 3rd fret on our both D and G string. So we go, picking pattern wise, we're going to go A, D, G, then we're going to slide that shape up a whole step, and we're going to go for that up a whole step, it's A, D, G, A. So that part together sounds like. Now, after that repeats itself, then we go up to that same F major shape. So we're using the same chords we did for the chorus, but in a different way now. So now we're sliding up to that F, and you can use that bar and only hit the D and the B string, and hit the B twice. And then we hit the top 2 notes on that C triad that we had in the chorus. So that would be with your first and middle finger, 8th fret on your B string, and 9th fret on your G string. So that part all together. And the riff comes back in on the upbeat of the 4 of the last measure. So you will feel a little jump to the next time through, but it's only because there is an anticipation. Other than that, we'll start to go over the next part of the song in our next lesson. For anyone else watching this, thank you for watching. I hope this has helped you in your playing. And see you in the next video. Thank you for watching, everyone, and thank you, Bruce. Everyone, happy holidays. Thanks, guys. Bye.